Yo, what's up, my people? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What up, y'all? What's up, world? How's everybody feeling? Happy holidays to everybody. In case I didn't get a chance to tell y'all, I hope y'all Thanksgiving was blessed. Mine was beautiful. I spent it the way I was supposed to with the missus chilling and had enough to eat, not finish. I'm gonna do a lot of more eating. But want to let y'all know, in case you don't know, this No Doug Zone episode is sponsored by Matchbout. Follow Matchbout Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Matchbout, the best sponsorship in the land. What's up, y'all? Well, 2 hours ago, I was just sitting here watching the weigh-in. David Benavidez, Andre Boo Boo, watching them. Which it was interesting, pretty interesting. Quee, what's up, Quee? What up, Quee? Ain't nothing. What's up, Quee? I'm chilling. Excuse me, take that off, y'all. I don't even understand why that came up. Oh, what's in this cup? We're gonna call it the Quee did it. That's what we're gonna call it. The Quee did it. That's what's in this cup. Quee did it. So whatever happens tonight, Quee, just know that you did it. Whatever happens to Tiffany tonight, just know that you did it. You're gonna have to be held responsible for whatever pops off tonight. Nah. Did you watch the weigh-in, Queen? She said, "Say no more." You watched the weigh-in? No, I gotta get y'all up here now. Um, I don't even think I put the link in. Did I put the link in? You see? Did I put the link in? You see the link, Queen? I don't be studying this. I don't be working on it. This is something I should have down packed already. But y'all gotta excuse me. Okay, okay. Nope, you ain't drop it. I didn't drop it? Holy cow. I thought I did. I thought I did. I apologize. Let me see. I hate my life. I hate my life. All right, hold on. Let me. Right, give me a second while I work. Uh, Come on. I know, Quee. I kicked myself off. I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry. I was trying to do something, but it seems not to be working. So I said, forget it. Yeah, I'm back. I was trying to do something, Quee. I thought I was doing the right thing. Didn't happen. I thought I had it figured out. I thought I had it figured out where I was. Yeah, you just sent me a message. I see it now. I thought I had it, Quee. Seems like I got a lot to work on. I need to, you know what? I'll tell you what I'll do. This is what I'll do right here. This what I'm gonna do right here. Stay with me now. Stay with me now, Quee. Just stay with me. Don't go nowhere. Stay with me. No matter what you see my screen do, stay with me. Okay? Stay with me. Okay? Just stay with me. I don't care what you see my screen do. Y'all gotta stay with me. Stay with me. I want everybody to stay with me. Stay with me. Everybody just stay. I got y'all. I got everybody. You know what I mean? It's gonna be all right. Everybody just chill, relax. I don't want nobody to have a heart attack about what they see what's going on here. It's all good. It is all good. I'll be working on some things, people. Y'all gotta bear with me. I'm sorry. I work on a lot of things. All right, so all right, there you go. I think that's what I thought. That's what I just did, Quee. I don't. I don't know if I did the copy and paste. I did the copy, but the paste. I don't know. I gotta probably go to my other screen where it says live at and do it. I'm still always try to figure this out. It's all right. Some people go, it's easy. I'll get it. I sent y'all something where it says I sent it to everybody. I don't know, it ain't DM, so I don't know. Um, it was something I did just now that I sent everybody something in the DM. So you copied and pasted. Yeah, I just sent something now to everybody. So I don't know if that was it. I don't, Quee, I didn't send you anything because you're already on here with. All right, one guess. All right, who's? Wait a minute. Is that my man G5 Gabe? Yo, five.
Yep.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. It worked. It worked. Oh man, Mama, I made it. Mama, I made it. Your son is a real YouTuber. I
I
got
wasn't
it.
paying attention
G5.
to my phone. I was over here moving and grooving. I was like, ah, shit. Let me get situated. Time to roll up and get myself right.
Hey,
Ah,
I got my brother. I got my brother up here. Oh, I got it. Hey, Quee, don't get jealous. I'm gonna get you up here, Quee. Relax. I had to. I had to send it out, bro. I was like, yo, I had to toy around with it to get used to it.
Yeah, she
I,
put the APB out for
yeah,
for you. I was like,
I
okay, hold
did.
on. I was like, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm one man. Hold on, I'm about to get it. And I was like, all right, let
Quee
me
said
get it.
I'm good. Hey, Quee must be in there feeling nice.
Oh, she at home. I seen her earlier after I got off, and I'm back at the
Yo,
crib. I see her Sunday some again.
did you see the weigh-in, bro?
Nah, man, I missed all of it. I was at work. Yeah,
So Charlo,
I know about what happened. I
yeah,
seen the highlights, and I know he missed weight. I got that info fast, like dumb,
yeah,
stupid fast. And yeah, not a good look. But hey, you ain't gotta go
yeah,
fight. So I mean, it was a catch weight, so the belt not gonna be on the line due to a catch weight to begin with anyway. So you know,
yeah.
based like a tune fight. So it is
Everybody was
what it
waiting.
is.
Everybody was waiting for something to happen just to so they could have something to talk about.
Yeah, because I mean, he had been pretty much chill, just training, doing his thing. And like he looked different, he looked whatever. But the more and more you see, he started to look more like Maul Charlo.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
So I mean, it is
Um,
what it is.
I think he's gonna get the W tomorrow. I,
Go ahead.
I think it is. It's gonna be a good fight
Yeah.
though. It's gonna be a good little scrap
Mhm.
tomorrow. I like the card. Period. The whole card is a good card to me in my opinion. It's good. It's a which one of the ones you looking forward to the most besides the main event?
Um, shit. I mean, I like it because I mean it's pretty well rounded. I mean, the Matias. I want to see how he gonna do with undefeated puncher. Um, shit. Of course, everybody want to see how Benavidez and Andre gonna turn out, but um, I'm kind of, want to see these some of these women fight. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I know, you know. So I think that it's a pretty good card all the way around. I'm interested to see the approach of Andre in the fight. I mean, I know he got an awkward, quirky style. I mean, to me, I feel like Benavidez winning. Regardless, he got to pull something out the hat. But can he make it? Can his quirky or awkward style make it tough for Benavidez? Is a real question.
yeah,
The way he fights, will that throw off Benavidez' timing, or will it make his timing even better? So
yeah,
that's a question we gonna find out in that fight. Matias fighting a puncher who can fight. So it's like, let's see how this gonna look. You know what I'm saying? 140 is hot, like we talked about this morning. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you gotta go. I mean, well, Matias got to go put on because you got fighters just chomping at the bit, whether it be Gary Antoine, Richard Hitchens, Haney, right there now. Shit, T.O. there, Ryan, they all making some type of noise. Tank is speculated about coming up, so like you better go out here and go get your paper. Pro Gray, Devin and Regis ticket selling well. If people ain't been paying attention, you know, Devin and Regis doing pretty good on ticket sales. Pretty much all damn near sold out.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So like you can pull up the map and then look at the seats. They already sold. Hmm. So
Yeah,
they
yeah,
said, "Oh, Devin Haney couldn't. He's not a draw. He couldn't do this and do that." Well, he's clearly a bigger draw than Shakur.
yeah.
Sorry, I mean, if people said he wouldn't, but here's what he fought in his hometown fight because he can't sell out a family barbecue. Woo 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 woo. Okay, cool. Bet that.
Yeah, man.
See, people don't
That's
realize that Loma fight did more for him than they actually know. But only real boxing heads will actually understand that. See, him beating Loma, he beat their golden goose. Whether they like it or not, they can't overlook him. You know what I'm saying? They can't overlook him.
no,
And the
you
way
can't.
they view Loma and Devin getting the W, hey, no matter whether you like it or not, they respect the shit. Whether they hate him at the same time, they do respect it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Uh, boxing's you just never know what you're gonna get watching boxing, man. It's full of surprises. Um,
mm-hmm.
but tomorrow night, I'm more curious about how is Boo Boo's gas tank going to hold up. You know, people
Mm-hmm.
seem to run out of, and I'm not picking on Boo Boo. I see it with a lot of fighters that get in there with David. They gas tank tend to run low. How's his, I mean, I'm just curious to see how's his gas tank going to be tomorrow night.
Well, thing with Benavidez, his pressure is meant to wear you down. You know what I'm saying? Like him doing that, that's what he's hoping that you're gonna break. You know what I'm saying? Break your will or break you physically. That's what all those punches in that outfit is for. And he trained for that. So that's normal activity for him. Now, in Andre's case, how are you going to, you know what I'm saying, navigate that or make him defer that? You know, you're gonna have to clinch. At some point, you're gonna have to clinch. Get your combination out, get your landing shot or two, clinch, reset. You gotta be able to make him have to keep resetting. That way you can keep him off his pace.
Yeah, yeah. Because David's a guy that you have to slow him down. 'Cause once he
Yeah.
gets to going, there's no stopping him. And his speed is, his speed is good. He got a lot of good speed, and you're gonna have to clinch. I understand why Caleb Plant did what he did, grabbing him the
Mm-hmm.
way he did, because you gotta slow David. You gotta slow David down. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering, do we see a lot of that happen? I have a feeling for some reason, and this is just me. As excited as we is with this fight, will this fight turn out to be boring? Because we might find Boo Boo doing a lot of clinching more than he's doing boxing. I mean, or just will it be an all out brawl? I mean, we don't know what we're gonna see tomorrow. So,
Mm-mm.
you know, it could be a surprise to us tomorrow where we might find ourselves booing in the first couple rounds.
Yeah, but I got a feeling Andre go want to see what David Cracker like. Then that's gonna let him know how he can press and how he can push in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So David gonna want to get a feel of how Andre punching, what his punching power hitting like, so he can know how to gauge this shit. So
Yeah.
I think of course we gonna see the fill out round, but think about round three, either Boo Boo gonna be forced to fight Benavidez fight, or Benavidez is gonna have to adjust to Andre fighting smart. They're trying to not allow him to get in a rhythm. Because once Dave Benavidez get in a punching rhythm and loading up and throwing combos, um, you got a problem.
Yeah, you got a
The,
big,
the
you
worst
got a
thing
major
you want
problem.
him to do is get in rhythm. If you get in rhythm, it's good night. He gonna mess around and knock him out. Or he gonna
Hey,
get
Tay,
the
what's
stoppage.
up? Good, Tay. Yeah,
What's up,
I
Tay?
mean, this is the one that we didn't know if it was gonna happen, and finally it happened, and now I'm just, it's crazy because you would think I would be hyped for the main event. You know what's so crazy though, Five? I'm actually more hyped about the Jamal and Jose fight.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because of the trash talking, but I'm hyped for that one. Um, with Benavides and with Boo Boo, the one thing they got in common is that Canelo is not trying to see either one of them. Now tomorrow, whoever wins, and it doesn't matter who is the victorious one. Cinco de Mayo, do we see Canelo fight either or?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. I think the loser of the Benavidez and Andre fight may fight Canelo or something. And the winner is either gonna fight Maul because I don't think they're gonna jump right into a Maria fight if Benavidez win. I don't think we would love to see Maria next, but I don't think that's gonna be next. I think if they gonna milk the situation or PBC and contemporaries for Benavidez, Andrade and Charlo. So you beat Andrade and Charlo did go into a Maria fight. Now you just beat your two contemporaries. You say you go in there, you fight Maria, whether you win or lose, you don't fought Andrade, Charlo, Maria. The only person you'll be missing is Canelo. You fought Caleb Plant, fought the real. So it's like that. That's how he can complete and just cap the shit off. I mean, that's good business. If if I was me, I would do that. Hmm. You could sell the fights. You and Andre had history. You could sell this fight. You and Charlo definitely had history. You could sell that fight. You wanna grow popularity and grow money, and gain money and add on another fighter to your resume that you got history with. So that's how I kind of can see it going based on how we just have seen things play out in the past, bro. Just keeping it a buck. The loser of that fight will be getting a fight with somebody. Just my opinion. Now I could be wrong, y'all, but I think that's what me personally think Clarence can kick himself off. Yep, that's at 168. Cause I mean, Mahler come go up to 68 eventually, or he'll fight Benavidez. Either way, he fighting at a catch weight now. Morel at 68, Canelo there, Andre there. So if he want to add them, have the names and the history to be able to sell fights, I mean, that wouldn't be a bad plan. You beat Plant, so you go in here and beat Andre. Then you back there with Charlo. Then you get a Canelo or a Morel after that, or both of them. Say that I'm talking about. You talking about a run. Lord forbid if he wins.
Yeah, my bad, Five. You hear me?
You good? Yeah, you
Yeah,
good.
my joint acting crazy, man. It's acting crazy, but yeah. So So hold on, Quee. Let me see what Quee said. Wait a minute. Let me get back what she said. Quee said, "Boo Boo got to prove himself to be worthy of Canelo. Unfortunately, ah, well, I wonder after tomorrow night, will Canelo still look Boo Boo in the eye and say you a horrible fighter and you fought nobody?" I'm just saying. Will he look him in the eye and tell him that? I see Canelo, like you said, taking the loser if he feels like, okay, he's not as good as I thought he was, or he just finds a way out of it, dropping the belt. Because you know this guy Canelo could do basically whatever the hell he wants to do, and there's never no consequences or repercussion to what he does. I never understand that. People will call me a Canelo hater. I'm not a hater. I just have to call it as I see it. That's all. And the way I see it is this: he just picks and choose. You know, he doesn't never take a fight that he can't. He feels like he can't win. The Canelo just doesn't put himself out there for you to think that you're about to beat him. If he sees something in you that he feel like he could expose, he's gonna do it. In the words of my sister Kwee, fortunately, but the four corners are starting to close in for Canelo. And he can't keep avoiding. Something's got to happen eventually. You Five, you good over there? Oh, what happened to him? In a minute. Oh, maybe he's doing something. So that's how that goes. Let me get Yuqui. Give me just a second. I got you, Kui. Hold on. Want you stay right there, Kui. Don't go nowhere. I got you, Sister Kui. I'll get you up here. So that's what it is. It's a lot more Canelo supporters than complaining as other people. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that part too, Kui, that part. Um, hey, it's like, man, you worship the dude. You know what I mean? He's the best thing since sliced bread. Unfortunately, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? We can't do anything. But for us tomorrow night, um, it's going to be great. It's going to be epic. Um, and may the best man win. But it's only two ways this fight can go. It could be entertaining or it could be boring. That's how I feel like the fight can go. I'm not trying to sit up here and say who, oh, it's gonna be a bloodbath and this guy's gonna get killed, that guy gonna get killed. First of all, we're talking about the two top guys at 68 and they're both undefeated. So we're not talking about journeymen. We're not talking about guys who have took punishment. I mean, I hope y'all do know they're both are undefeated. In case anybody don't know, in case you just walked into boxing today or yesterday or last week, neither one of these dudes um have took any major punishment. Now you might see some things in them that you could expose, but we are talking about 268 guys who are undefeated. Rather, if you like their opponents or not, doesn't matter. It won't let me get on from my phone. I'll have to grab my laptop. Cool, Queen. We here. We ain't going nowhere. I mean, G5. Do you agree with that?
Oh,
Do you? I mean, do you agree with what I just say? That if you just walked into boxing today or yesterday, you're gonna have to understand these are two 68 pounders that they're both undefeated and they've both been avoided. So rather if you agree with their opponents or not, or if you agreed with the time Boo Boo had
mm-hmm.
took off, whatever. These are not two slouches. These ain't two guys who have took major punishment. Like they have to understand that these are two undefeated and they're the best in that weight class until somebody proves the other one wrong, which is going to happen tomorrow because there's going to be a loser tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Unless they pull some BS on the scorecards, it's got to be a loser tomorrow. It's got to be. What's going on, my brother? TD Sports Talk, my BX brother. What's up, John? What up, man? It's my brother right there, man. I kicked it with him about what 2 weeks ago, man. That's a cool dude right there.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas is cool. That's my
Yeah,
brother, man.
he that shit crazy too.
Yeah, but I love him though.
Yeah, he throw it off. That's my guy, man. What's up, Tom Tom?
What's
Quee Quee.
happening? What's happening? What's going on?
Quee, I made it. Look, Quee, I made it.
I see. I'm proud of you. Y'all goddamn time, bro.
Good job,
When I get
Grasshopper.
when I get to Texas, you and G5 owe me a big ass steak and two steaks at that.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. One, fine,
Come on, hey Quee, come on, man. I can't get two steaks.
bro. No,
That's
no. Get
crazy, Quee. That's crazy. I
your
can't even get two steaks. So you and G5 just gonna starve me out there with one steak?
one steak
I
and
ain't
a
say, I
salad.
mean, look,
All you eat, bro.
you gonna
Just eat that.
start yourself, man.
Damn. I guess I'll just have to go get the damn steak myself. Cool.
You ain't missing no meals, apparently. What's up, Thomas? What's up, Ellie? Clarence ain't missing not one meal ever.
Hey, the day I miss a meal, it's gonna be the saddest day in New York because I'm gonna have an attitude.
Bro, you was seeing D Free eat earlier and you was salivating.
Man, hey G5, he gonna sit and eat in front of me on purpose. I'm over here like this mother.
Clarence was
Damn.
hungry as hell.
Man, I was hungry as I don't know what, bro. I ain't ate nothing. He gonna sit here and eat a whole meal in front of me and really think that it's okay. That made me feel some kind of way.
That's why I
Look
took
at
you on
Tommy
the field.
talking about one steak with all that cattle out there in Texas, laughing my ass off. Damn. Hey, Tommy's gonna put that boy on a steak budget.
Look, Gabe, I told you, look, that's why I took Clarence and everybody on the IG Live. I took them on a field trip with me to the liquor store.
Oh my God, yo, Five, you did not tell me how the liquor stores out there look. That shit look like a supermarket. That's crazy out there. That's crazy. I thought Quee was going to go get some food, right? Walking into a grocery store, she done walked into a whole. Hey, you know how much stuff I can
Mm-hmm.
come back to. You know how much I can come back to New York with. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy,
Mm-hmm.
I
bro.
didn't
They would
expect
love me.
it that
They
far
would.
from my
They
house.
would. They would love me. They would love me because they'll be telling me, "Yo, go down there and bring me back this." And I'm like, I'm not coming back with all that stuff. That's too much. I'm
Mm.
not doing it. That's just too much for me, man. But I'm gonna go to that place when I get down there, though. Please believe that, because I know the price is right. I know the price is right down there.
Absolutely. Gabe got one not too far from his house, too. He got a total wine and more by his house.
Oh, you got one two five?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So we gonna get right down there. Oh yeah. We don't have
Yeah,
no worry. What's up?
absolutely. Man,
We
look,
don't
I heard what y'all saying. I'm excited to watch Super Batiz fight. That's one of the ones I'm excited about. Of
yeah.
course, Charlo. I'm excited watching Charlo get back in there. And as far as the Canelo, look, man, look, Canelo got special rules made for him. He
Mm-hmm.
can do whatever the fuck he wants. He can jump 12 spots or he can go back 12 spots if he want to at any given time. Because Canelo got special rules and regulations fitted for him. So no matter what anybody says or what they say he should fight next or who he shouldn't fight next, none of the conversation even matters, in my opinion, because Canelo's gonna do what Canelo is allowed to do. And Canelo's fan base is way larger than a lot of complaining ass YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? His fan base is with him by hook or by crook. And it doesn't matter how much clenbuterol is in his system for his stamina, which is what I was trying to say earlier on your IG.
Yeah.
No one's ever going to have the stamina that Canelo has because they don't have enough clenbuterol or any clenbuterol in their system to have the same stamina as Canelo. So that's never going to happen for anybody unless they have asthma and they take a albuterol inhaler and then they actually get the limit raised and actually go get the clenbuterol treatment. So it's not going to matter whether they have it. They will never have. There's going to be a person that's going to have the same stamina as Canelo has ever. So that's a mute point that was made on your IG live earlier. I just wanted to point that out because
Mm,
I felt clenbuterol.
well,
Spell
he on that and still be having stamina issues. So it's kind of like, mm, mm,
Yeah, he do that. He do be having. I watch him sometime, and he be seeming like he
mm,
struggled to breathe for a second, and it's like, okay, for some way he finds a way to pull it through and get to the end of the fight. I'm like, bro,
That's
he
what I'm
fighting
saying. Like
spurts.
have
He
that.
fighting spurts.
He got levels, and that's what if anybody knows what asthma is, y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all know how asthma works. You can
oh
have a
yes,
get ready to have an asthma attack. You take your asthma pump, take a breather for a couple seconds, and you're gonna be fine. Well,
yeah,
because the albuterol that's within the asthma pump gives you your breathing back, and you're able to breathe and get finished with whatever the fuck you need to finish. The levels
yeah,
of clenbuterol in his system, no one has that.
So it kind of don't matter, but then again it does because
yeah,
you can have all the energy in the world, but if you can't pull it off or still get the job done, it's kind of like you had computer on and you still lost.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I'm
breathing,
saying? Fortunately,
that
like
breathing
you
under
had
control.
you had those levels of computer against Bibble and still got mocked horribly.
That was Bivol was different, and I don't see none of them. As far as that,
No, no,
according to
no,
Canelo's
no,
picks that he's able to do, I don't
no.
see that he's
But
gonna fight
but
another Bivol.
we can't use it differently or say he's different because if anything, he was going to have more in his system for that fight, a bigger
Yeah,
fight.
and and he made it to the end of the fight. He just got his ass handed to him. But I didn't
Yeah.
see him. I didn't see him struggle for breathing, and that's what I'm talking about. Is a fighter struggling for breathing, struggling because they're tired, they're exhausted. He does
Oh,
not
he was
tend to
tired
get
that fight. Oh,
he
he was
doesn't tend
tired.
to get exhausted. That's what I'm saying. He gets his wind back a lot faster than a lot of these fighters. It'd be some
Yeah.
motherfuckers, they be dog ass tired.
But
And I'm like,
but
if he
some
might be tired,
yeah.
give him a second.
Well, some of
Give
that is recovery time. Like that's just
that.
something he has recovery time. Like if he get hit with a good punch, he has the recovery time to boom shake back.
He
Like
got a recovery
some of that is
time of a cat standing on his feet all the time.
some of that is more recovery time more than him actually having win or having because I done seen him get clean hit with flush boom. And he just boom turn his head right back like what's up, but he can get a second win though. And once he get in his rhythm like his last fight, yeah, he looked good.
It's a done
So I,
deal.
I don't know.
At some point, he had to say to himself, "I've been getting away with a lot of shit," and
Everything.
you know what I mean. And and,
No,
and I'm not talking about far as the what he's putting in the system, but far as these fights, I've been getting away with a lot of shit on just fighting whoever, right? But at some point, I know he says it himself. Fighting David Benavidez, nah, I'm not with
Do
it.
you do you think anybody on God's green earth, if they are given all these quote unquote attributes, that they're gonna have a problem with these attributes? No,
No,
they're going to
no,
continue to enjoy
no.
and keep these attributes. They're not gonna
Uh,
say, "Man, I'm gonna be right one time. I'm gonna just straighten
Mm,
up and I'm gonna
yeah.
do the straight and
Yeah.
narrow." No,
He got super perks, and he gonna use them joints. And whether he thinking about the perks or not, he got people that's gonna think about it for him. So he just going in there pretty much to fight. They weren't taking care of all the other little perks and the stuff that he might be able to, you know what I'm saying, get a one up on. He ain't thinking about none of that. He thinking about going there and fight. And he an excellent mind game player.
there
Cause
you
he have
go.
you thinking about what he gonna do, his power and all he can do, and you lose sight of your own game plan.
Yep. But that's
Master
also different
manipulator.
supporters than it is complaining ass individuals out here when it comes to YouTube. Them Canelo supporters are gonna support him through thick and thin. They don't give a damn if he's
oh
wrong
man,
or not.
that man could
Nope.
catch a body. That man could catch a body tonight, and they gonna be in front of the courthouse protesting.
And we as a collective are
Flawless,
dumbass
what up?
don't that care about it. We the
Yeah,
ones that care about it, which is the crazy shit for me. And it's like, damn, we can't even get in line and be like them and support Canelo through thick and thin because we want to tear each other down, unfortunately. But
unfortunately.
you know, but hey, you want to if it's fuck me, then I'm gonna say it's fuck you too. You know what I'm
Ah,
saying? That's we gonna have to get it how we live. We
get it
but
how
we
you
don't
live.
we the only ones that's doing it. I
Hmm.
don't think nobody else is doing it but us as a collective. Now, yeah,
Yeah.
we all do shit, right? But I'm gonna tell you, if you saying fuck me, then I'm gonna return the favor to you. But if you
I
don't
don't
say
know.
that to
I
me,
don't know what
I'm
make
not
people think that
gonna
when they say that to you, you're not gonna say it back. I don't understand. But what's wrong? Yeah, like you said, if it's f me, it's f you. Like, what do you want me to say? I love
that
you.
be the no, that's the problem. They want to be able to say things like that to you, and you just shut up and be okay with it. And they don't want you to say nothing back. They want you to just shut up and eat that. And I'm like, no, that's not how it goes. If that's how you feel, that's how I'm gonna feel. I'm gonna return that same thing back to you so that we ain't never gotta talk again. But unfortunately, depending on the individuals, majority of the motherfuckers don't want you to say shit back to them. They just want you to like, well, fuck you. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We're still gonna be friends. They want you to be quiet. No,
Hey, Queen, you
nah, bro.
stupid.
Nah, that don't work.
Hey, you ain't never lying, man. But you know the universe is crazy, man. It's what can we do, man? What can we do? But um, tomorrow is gonna be amazing. I'm looking forward to it. We're closing the year. The year's basically closing. It's it. We're coming to an end. I think December kicks in what next week? Next week, right?
Yep.
That, all right. Yeah. So the year is coming to an end. Um, I want you, Quee, to give me your thoughts on how you felt about not just the fights you saw this year, but just boxing period this year. What was your feelings on it?
Honestly, I'm a little different. I watch the fights I want to watch. I don't watch all of them because I don't care about all of them. But boxing did they made up for a lot of shit that they hadn't done, and I'm cool with it. The fights
Hmm.
I watched were the fights I wanted to watch, and I didn't bitch and complain about the fights I didn't want to watch. I just didn't watch them, motherfucker. So I don't have any complaint. I don't because I have enough brain sense to where if it's a fight I don't want to watch, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to complain about it, which is what seems to be happening. Or I don't waste my time and energy on these fantasy fights that everybody wants to make up in their mind, which is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life because it is dumb. until it
Mhm.
can get etched on. What's the point of talking about it? Then it never gets made, and then you just waste a whole lot of energy in arguing. So I don't do ignorance and stupidity like that. To me, that's dumb and stupid. Talk about the fights that are actually happening, and there was a lack thereof that happened a lot this year, and that was the disappointing thing for me.
Yeah. Um, you five. How did you feel?
Um, I'm glad certain stuff got finally happened. Certain fights. The women continuously again for like 4 or 5 years running are continuing to put on. Shout out to the women. Um, Shout out to the men, the ones that's out here really getting it in as well. Um, I'm okay with certain fights happening, no matter the outcome, but I don't want to see certain fights if people gonna bitch every day for 6 months and dissect and pick and chop up something in 20 different parts and switch them up and rotate them on how they gonna start lives with and shit like that. Like if every big fight we gonna get, if that's gonna happen, I don't want to see the big fights because these niggas too emotional, too sucker made for me out here, and it watered down the sport, and it makes it where it's hard to give boxers their full credit, or they would never get it because somebody always crying or complaining or whining about something.
Yeah.
So the best fight in the best is good, but the shit that comes after that, I
Yeah.
don't like. It makes boxing. It makes it hard to digest and make people. Um, it turns them away from boxing because if two of the best fighters gonna fight, and people gonna act like little girls, there ain't no point in them fighting if this is all they gonna get in return.
That's a
Like
fact.
I'm like some shit. Like it's just tired of it. Like, bruh, it's okay. Let's go ahead and call it that. Y'all dudes out here in love with these boxers. That's why y'all got this attachment for them so bad. If they lose or somebody say something bad about them, they jumping off the edge of life to defend these dudes. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm cool with all the fight, best fighting best, but it's just that extra that come with it. If one of them lose, my God, man, that turns me off. I don't mean you don't even want to talk about boxing sometimes, and I can do it
No.
well with the best of them. So this
Yeah.
shit's whack, dog. I mean, like,
It is. Underrated. What's up, my brother? Welcome and happy birthday to our big homie, our brother, DP Rocker, man. Hey, DP, I forgot to call you, bro. Happy birthday, brother. And I love you and I wish you many more birthdays, man. For real. Um, yeah, boxing, it got to a point where, well, you know what? We don't have to just talk about the fight tomorrow. Let's get into some real shit about how we really feel at a point, and we gonna be real because what we do on here, we do real shit. We don't duck anything, so we gonna bring up something. When you had slowed down from doing your lives, five, a lot of the shit that you
hmm
talking about now, did that play a role in it? Where you was just like, you know what, y'all not making it fun anymore, and it's too much girly shit going on. I mean, did that make you feel like, man, you know what? I love doing this, but in some ways, I'm not interested in doing this no more. I'm gonna just slow down from it. I mean, did that play a role?
yep. Mhm. I didn't want to be around the sucker shit. It was weak. And no matter how good of content creators, not just myself, it could be you, Knockout, BF, anybody. You know what I'm saying? You cooking and you dropping and putting in time to making good content and everything like that. And then as you doing your thing, you got people over here that's a slander or try to hate on you, throw you in the mix because they disagree with your stance. Or you cook on something and they disagree with it. So now it's a a major debacle now, and they gotta go like that. Like I don't care for that shit, dog. Like stay in your own lane, do what you gotta do. talk about and whatever content you got you want to talk about or that you want to make. Do whatever you want to do. Just keep our people, the real folks' name out their mouth and stay out their way. That's it. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. Just stay out of the way of certain folks,
Yeah.
and you won't get ran over. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what y'all want to do. Again, it is your channel, your page. You do whatever the hell you want to do. But just know, for every action, there is a reaction. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. I never could understand that. And I think that's what shied me away from even being on YouTube because it was hard for me to even get on Instagram because I was like, man, look, it's too much going on, man. Too many of y'all are in y'all feelings and y'all act like whatever these fighters make, y'all gonna get a percentage of it. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll go out of our way to just disrespect each other on these lives, and I'll be like, all this for what, bruh? For what?
Bruh.
We could agree to disagree and still keep it respectful. Hey, listen, check it. The one thing I love about the family, when I look at TWT, you know what I'm saying? One thing I love about the fam is that we could agree, we could disagree. I could tell you something right now, 8-5. I don't agree with that. Quee could say to me, Clarence, I don't agree with you. You could say to me, but ain't nobody violate nobody. We just don't agree. But it's okay. We could agree
Right.
to
Hmm.
disagree, but we still gonna come back and we gonna respect each other. I'm not talking about I ain't calling Queen no fat ass. I'm not calling G5 no pie head. We not disrespecting each other. We don't do that.
Hmm.
You don't do
Right.
that. We
And
don't
that's
do
the
that.
thing. And that's the thing, like, what a lot of people don't seem to understand is I have a lot of conversations with Gabe. Bless his heart. Y'all should just put prayers up for him because a lot of things that I talk to him about before I even speak on it, and we talk, like, talk, and like until we talk out before I'm gonna go on and say it. And it's like, yeah, we have disagreements because we're not gonna agree with everything. We're not supposed to. We can come to a common ground, but we not disrespecting each other. He ain't calling me out my name, and I ain't calling him out his name. Even though he got a peanut ass head, I'm not finna. I don't call him out his name.
Pick a finger. Outside two, not an option.
Oh, yeah. Every time I hear that peanuts,
Pick
I
a
love
finger,
them.
Shaquiqui. Them
Look, them
outside
big old
two ain't an
bear
option.
claws. Look, them big old bear claws. But what I'm saying, I said all that to say, with the disrespect that seems to happen, it's the most ignorant thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's only us doing it with each other. You don't see none of them other people, meaning them over there. And y'all should know me well enough to know who them over there is.
yes,
None
yes,
of them over there seems to do that. It's only us over here, which is the dumbest
yeah,
thing I've ever seen. If I don't rock with somebody, I don't. And there's nothing anybody's going to tell me that's going to make me be cool with them. I don't care because I
yeah,
don't give a damn about boxing like that. I'm going to watch what I want to watch because it's what I want to watch. I'm not going to just watch a fight just because, like I say, people watch fights that they don't want to watch only to bitch and complain about the fights they didn't want to watch in the first place. As a man, in my opinion, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life coming from a man. And men say women are the confused ones. That's just dumb to me. I don't understand it.
yeah,
And if I want to watch a fight, I'm going to watch it. But being that I'm not in that realm anymore, I don't have to be forced to watch boxing anymore all the time because it's just some shit I don't care about. But at the same time, I don't care about listening to men go back and forth, quote unquote, trying to argue and make one person see something that they don't give a damn about when it comes to these fantasy fights. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And in my opinion, anybody that's sitting here wasting their time talking about fantasy fights is ridiculous.
let me
Talk about the fights that you have happening right now.
Damn, a fantasy fight.
And that's the reason why I slowed that down because I was like, I thought talking about fantasy fights to me, in my opinion, was cool because it's like, okay, what happens if such and such will fight such and such? All that sounds good when it's fighters in the past. If you're putting fighters like from the 70s against the fighters in the 80s or against the 90s, it's like, all right, we can talk these fantasy fights. That's cool. But when you talk about dudes that's active, and it's like, bruh, why are we talking about that? I just wonder what would happen if they, well, you know what? I don't care. Let's wait and see what happens.
That's
Let's
wasted
wait and see.
time.
I used to look at
And then,
Bud and Spence as a fantasy fight. That's a five. You remember we were talking about that when the COVID was going on. When I met G5 on here, we was talking about it then in 2020, and at that time we was like, man, we don't want to hear that shit, bro. We didn't want to hear it then. In 2021, we didn't want to hear it. In 2022, we didn't want to hear it. But then it finally happened this year, and I'm like, okay, cool. Now we can talk about it. So if it ain't happening until it happens, it's nothing to talk about.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's ridiculous to waste time and energy on something that a lot of the fantasy fight, a lot of the fantasy arguments are motherfuckers that's not even in the same weight class. I'm like, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And
so
what
what
I
would
do,
happen? What would happen, Queen, if Lomachenko and Boots fought?
right? If that conversation, if when that conversation has come up, and what do? I leave the chat. I leave the channel. I'm not
Oh,
listening. 'Cause it's pointless. I'm out. But that's what people need to learn to do. Instead of wanting to argue with somebody about, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I think this person would win. I think this person would win. They're not even in the same weight class. They're not even fighting. That's a pointless argument that you're trying to force someone to
yeah,
see the truth. You're forcing someone to see your truth. And truth be told, don't nobody give a damn about your truth. That's wasted time and energy. Boo, I am not watching. I'm done. You have lost the view out of my ass. I'm not paying attention. I'm not commenting. You're gonna talk to yourself.
the crazy thing is, Queen, the ones who's asking the question, right? Remember, I told you about people being attention grabbers. So when they ask these type of stupid questions that they know makes no sense, they gotta know because they know the fighters. So when they bring the fighters up, they gotta know damn well these fighters are not in the same weight class, but they are attention grabbers. They're doing anything to get your attention, and they will constantly ask that same stupid question until you answer it. Why you ain't answering my question? What will happen if Lomachenko and Boots for it? And it's like, bro, you're gonna keep asking me that dumbass question? Sometimes they'll
Yep,
do it on purpose just to get a reaction. They want a
that's
reaction.
that's how an argument starts. What's up, y'all in the chat?
Yeah,
I see y'all. That's how an
Chief, what up?
argument starts. It's like we're
Salute,
arguing,
salute.
and I'll be like, and y'all want to talk about us. I don't see women arguing on in these YouTube streets at all. I don't see them arguing about boxing at all. What I do see is women talking boxing and men wanting to shit on them about it. What I do see is women talking they shit and men getting mad and want to try to go at them. But men can talk noise about them 7 ways from Sunday and they don't go after the men ever. It's always them wanting to go after a female when she's talking her shit about boxing. And it's like, for what? At least she's talking about a topic that's valid. Y'all wasting your
because
time talking about invalid situations and y'all want to keep going about it.
because they feel like y'all don't know anything. But at the same time, I come to realize that y'all don't know shit neither. As far as these
Hey,
males, not these men, these males. We're not calling them
hey,
men. Males.
They don't know a TT bigger than a BB.
but hey, like I
Because
said, but hey, what do I know? I ain't nobody.
you know what I'm saying? I told you Quee straight up earlier when we talked. People are intimidated. Rather if they want to admit it or not, and I'll say it on my live, I'll say it in person. I don't care. People are intimidated by you.
They
Because a
should
lot
be.
of these
Hold on. Top pause. That what have I been telling you for the longest? I tell
Men,
her, people are
y'all,
threatened by
They are
you. They're
threatened by you
threatened
because
by you.
you're the type of woman that is not going to lay down. You can't tell me to jump and I'm gonna ask you how high. You're not one of those. You're one of those that's just gonna be like, what? You sure you want to go this route? You want to go there? Okay, well, this is what I think about you. You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You are intimidated, rather if you know it or not, rather if you try to be or not. You don't have to be. Just because they're not what you think you should be, that bothers them.
they'll
It
be all right.
bothers.
They'll get over,
It bothers
and
them.
they'll get over it. And that's why, like I
Hmm.
said, when if it's people, if it's too many of them that I don't want to be around, I leave. I'm not gonna be around it. I'm not gonna sit here and deal with ignorance and stupidity because I don't have to no longer deal with that anymore. It was a time where I ain't had no choice but to deal with it because I had some shit going on, but I ain't got it going on no more. So I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, yeah. You
So
don't.
I
You
just
never.
go live.
You never will. You never will because you have somebody by your side that's just as strong. So when you got two strong-minded people, that is super scary. Excuse me, and intimidating to people. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm
Hmm.
talking crazy to her, I'm talking crazy to him. If I'm talking crazy to him, I'm talking crazy to her. Boy,
But it shouldn't be.
this,
But that's the thing. It shouldn't be because it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be an issue if
yeah,
we don't fuck with each other. You see what I'm saying? And
attention
that's the
grabbers,
thing.
please. What I told you, please. People, I don't call people haters no more. I call them attention grabbers. They're gonna do anything to get your attention, rather if they hang with you or not, rather if they cool with you or not. You don't have to be cool with somebody to get their attention. People do it all the time. You ain't never been in the club with somebody, a dude. You walk in the club, dude just trying to get your attention. You ain't never seen dude. You don't know him from a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
But he's trying his best to get your attention. He at the bar. He pulling his wallet out. He trying to show you how much money he got.
Hmm.
Like, dude, what are you doing? You want my attention that bad? You want me to tell you that I want to drink? You want me to talk to you? I call them attention grabbers. Rather if people like you or not, that's the kind of people we got in this world. Attention grabbers. They're gonna do
And that,
anything to grab your attention.
Well, attention hoarder, as I call
and
it. Attention hoes.
He said attention.
unfortunately, unfortunately, it's more men that way in these YouTube streets than it is women. Because I don't see women acting like that, going above and beyond like Buzz Lightyear, like I see the men do in these YouTube streets. And unfortunately, it is what it is. So I don't go listen to them.
Yeah.
You know what I realized? A lot of these dudes don't think that what they're doing is bad because they're not actually physically beefing with these people. It's cyber beefing. Deep down inside, 99% of the time, nothing's ever going to happen. So if their defense is going to be, well, it's the internet. I wasn't gonna meet this person anyway. If you talking shit to me, I was talking shit back. So they don't never feel like they really doing shit wrong or that they are in the wrong. Let me switch my headset.
Unfortunately. And that's the thing. And it's like, well, put it to you like this. If I'm in a chat and I'm just, firing off in the chat because of whatever they're talking about, I know about it. And I'm gonna throw my opinions out there. If someone wants to challenge me on it, I'm like, didn't somebody just call you every name under the sun? And you smiled and waved like no problem. But you want to come at me and I'm not even talking to you. But you want to come at me? Bet I got you. Don't even worry about it. Let me tell you what you finna do real quick as a man, what I want you to do. And I promise you, you're not finna say shit else to me. And then the second time you do, I'm gonna let you know, oh, you finna do this again? We finna do this again? Because I've done it in the chats. I've done it before. You already did it once, so you wanna do it again? And the dude left me alone and he ain't said nothing else to me. Because he shouldn't have said nothing to me in the first place.
Yeah, if you pick on a woman, to me, in my opinion, that's some sucker shit. That's just my
Yeah,
opinion.
use a whole mark in the dark.
Don't pick
Happens
on no
every day.
woman. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much a woman's talking crazy. What she said, don't pick on her. Like, don't do that. That's the law of the low. Don't do that. Don't pick on her now. Let her talk when she talk, but don't pick on her. Come on now. Come on. This
But
is what I'm
that's
saying.
what happened. And
Don't
and
do
and unfortunately, because what I've learned is everybody in these YouTube streets can talk shit about everybody. They can roast them in the chats, they can talk shit, do all that. They don't bat an eye. But you let one of them women say something and they ready to pounce and roast and talk about she ain't got walls, she just this, that. They talk about everything about her. And I'm like, the dude just told you what your mama can do. The dude just told you he feels sorry that you got kids. He feels sorry for your baby mamas that you got kids with them. He feels sorry for your children because you are their dad and you say nothing.
make it make sense.
And they keep going back.
Now I know a lot of y'all are probably looking at this like, wait a minute, what the are they talking about? How did I thought we was talking about tomorrow fight? We were talking about it.
Hmm.
We're just trying to
Hey,
figure out
hey,
what's
It's all the
yours.
same thing because
this.
It's all
I
the
can
same
talk, I
thing.
can support Charlo. I can support
Hmm.
Charlo all day, both of them, and because they
Right.
from Texas, so I'm gonna ride with them. But the fact that I'm gonna throw out the Texas flags at them, I'm gonna support them. If one of these little lame little dudes got a problem with it, they're gonna say something. Not they're gonna disregard the
Um,
dudes that's talking shit about the Charlos because they not finna go with them. I'm like, I'm not the only person from Texas around here. It's a lot of dudes in this chat, in these chats, in these YouTube streets that's from Texas. A
oh, that's
lot
a
of them,
that's a fact. It's more
and
than a
they
little
don't
bit
bat
too.
an eye against them
Hmm.
that live in Texas, that moved to Texas, that just recently moved from Texas. What they these dudes don't bat an eye at them dudes that support the Charlos, don't that support Earl, support any fighter in Texas. They don't bat an eye. But you let a woman talk about that she supported somebody from Texas, and it's a problem. And I'm like, look at y'all. Like,
Yeah.
look at what you look like. You look like nothing to me. You are nothing to me. What you can do. Never mind, this your channel. I'm not gonna say that. But if
No,
I was
no,
on
no,
my
no.
channel,
Hey,
I would
listen,
say
get
what
what you
they
yeah, listen. You get what you gotta get off your chest. There's no
you know
ducking over here. Get it off your
Okay.
chest. That's why I called it no duck zone. You
they can
hey.
they can go gargle some nuts as far as I'm concerned.
Well, there you go. Mm, mm. I mean,
No, Queen. No, Queen, not the
I mean,
damn
like
Queen,
I was
not the
saying, it don't matter because the main thing. Breeze, we can switch topics and talk about this because is a part of the boxing community. You understand? Like when we talk about certain fighters, if people disagree with it, they're gonna say something, and that's a part of the boxing community. Why we're going live, why we're making videos, why we're making shorts. So
mm-hmm.
we address the behavior that people have a fear to address because they are so worried about what somebody thinks about them.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of these dudes are so fixated on what another man thinks about them. Where my towel at? I need to throw in the towel.
Yeah.
First
Unfortunately.
of all, I've never had seen where dudes have such a fascination or fixation to impress another man or get the attention of another man. Like it disturbs me. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I don't wish or have any will to make another man smile or make him like me and make the nigga smile because oh I like that nigga, that's the dope nigga. Nah, you gonna be like, hey, that's a cool ass nigga. I fucks with him. Cool. Boom. I ain't trying to have niggas smiling like this.
It's showing all
Yeah.
32
Like
teeth.
nigga, I don't wait a minute. Yeah. Yo, that's too much. That's too close and personal for me, dog. Like, be a fan, enjoy the sportsmanship, the craft, the dedication, the hard work, and keep it there. You know, they want to be friends. They want to be text message buddies and shit like that. Oh, I'm gonna text them and see what's going on. What's up, bro? How the gym did and work did. See, I'm talking to Earl right now. He can just be saying something simple. Man, I mean, hey, I talk to Earl every day, bro. No, you don't. You might hit him up every day, but he don't respond back to your ass every day.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
have
that's the type
some
of
of
that's the
that.
type of energy that the dudes be on these days. And they'll be a fan or a fake fan or make you think they're a fan, but they really in love with these dudes. I've been
Yeah,
saying this for years. They in love with these fighters, y'all. Anytime something makes you get emotional and have to yell and raise your voice, you do not like that. Object, subject, situation, person, figure, whatever. You love that shit.
yeah. Because
Just for
what?
instance, if somebody say do something to your woman, if somebody do something to Tiff, there's a love and attachment there. You're gonna get in a different mode. Somebody do it to
Oh,
three, I'm gonna get in a different mode because there's a love and attachment there.
that's my
These
baby.
dudes
I
do that shit for
swear.
these. They do that for these fighters that they can't even touch.
Not only they can't touch, you're not getting the percentage of what they're making. You're not in their circle. You don't know nobody in their circle. You don't know nobody in their circle. Like a cat
Man,
asked me the other day, "Hey man, I went through your IG videos because I haven't got a chance. The last couple of months I've been taking care of my mother, whatever." And I said, "Okay, I respect that, King." He said, "You didn't tell me that you knew Bo, man." And I'm like, yeah, me and Bo Mac done, he done came up on the live. I done had a few conversations. I don't know him personally, but we didn't spoke, when we see each other, whatever.
Hmm.
He's like, bro, that's crazy. He said a lot of these cats be acting like they know people and they don't. You never seen dudes on their lives and nothing, but here it is,
Hmm.
you got Bo Mac the week of the fight. Like when him and Spence was fighting, and
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just
yeah.
he was just like, that's crazy how you did that. And I said, look, bro, I don't brag about it, but my thing is this: a lot of y'all that's acting like y'all got a relationship with these people and act like you know them, you sat at the dinner table with them, you're getting a percentage of what they making. Stop it, cause you out here looking crazy. You out here looking crazy. You really are. It's not worth it.
Yeah, you know
It's
how I
not.
feel about that situation. I
You
left.
looking
I literally
you
left
looking
the
real
chat
sus. Looking
that day.
real sus out here.
Yo,
I ain't
Queen,
gonna lie to
Queen,
you.
Queen
I
said
left the
that.
chat
Queen said
that
that a
day.
couple weeks ago on my live. Queen was like, "A lot of y'all looking real sus out here." I was like, "Oh God, I knew she was gonna do this. I knew she was
I
gonna
sure
do
did. As soon as I seen that foolishness start to happen, I left. Bye, Clarence. I'm out. I'm not
it."
finna sit
Yeah,
here and listen to this mess.
and I think,
But
and
that's
my
the thing.
opinion is,
That's what people should do.
I don't think people do it because they know they right. People do stuff sometimes, Queen and Five, to get a reaction out of people, to ruffle people's feathers. Because you can't think in your mind what you're saying is the truth. You can't, bruh. You can't
Yes, they
possibly
can.
think this is
They
the
They
truth.
can, and they,
do.
bro, they can, and
They
that's the
do.
thing. Like I said before, I've said it on your channel. I've said it on my channel. You know what I want to, what I do when I don't want to hear what somebody is saying. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave because I don't have to
Yeah,
listen to this. And if people learn to do that instead of trying to argue and trying to show that they're right, like first of all, you gotta understand, you in the chat trying to prove that you're right, or you're on a panel you're on someone else's panel, mind you, to
yeah,
prove them that you're right. Uh, why are you trying to prove yourself to somebody? Number one. Number
for
two,
what?
you're the only one that cares. Number three, if I don't give a damn about what you're saying, I'm going to leave. It's just
Yeah,
that simple. But no, people want to go back and forth, and I'm like, y'all, it just Cause I've seen it happen to your shit, and I'm like, why did you want to go back and forth with Clarence? Why do you think that this is a good idea? This is his channel. You cannot go
Um,
back and forth with him.
I think because how I am so humbled and I give people just enough space where they can come and speak their mind, they take advantage of that. Just like the idiots I had on here last year. You know those idiots from last year.
Oh my
G5
God,
knows
I
those
left that
idiots
shit a
from
long
last
time ago.
year. So and that's when I noticed Quee, and I have to thank you and I gotta thank Five, because Five used to get on me about it too. But I know Quee, you stayed on me about it. Like, look, man, that gotta stop. It's your channel. I can't tell you what to do, but that's gotta stop. And they
Yeah,
took
like
full
literally
they took
taking
full
over
advantage.
your show.
Yeah, they took full advantage because I was the nice guy who lets everybody come up and voice their opinion. And they took advantage of that. And even this year, it happened a couple times, and I had to put people in their place. We not doing that. If you're not gonna stick to the script, then just don't come through here. Because the
Yeah,
thing is, this is what people. All right, for anybody who wants to start a channel, I said this on IG before. When you're starting the channel, know why you want to do it. What's your purpose? And what your topics is going to be. Whatever your topics is going to be, that's what people got to stick to. If somebody's going to come in and talk about who's the hottest rapper, and you're talking about who's the hottest basketball player, get them up out of there. Get them up out of there.
oh man,
Because,
the thing for me is well, I don't mean to change the subject, but what?
no,
Yes,
because
you do
once they say
mean to
that,
change the
once
subject.
they
Yes, you do.
once, once they do that, you listen. It's like
That
you can't keep an
that's a
apology.
direct. That's a
I'm gonna
direct.
tell you. I'm gonna tell
Hey,
you
that's
like
a
10 times.
direct guilt. That's a
Yeah,
direct guilt admission of guilt. Oh, I
I'm
don't
gonna tell
mean to. I don't mean to change the topic. No, nigga. Yes, you do. That was your
yeah.
whole intention.
Exactly.
Like,
Off
You know what?
topic,
Like
but
like
talk
like like
about
Quee says, and Tiffany says all the time. It's crazy because both of y'all say it all the time. Don't apologize for some shit that you meant to do.
fat.
hmm
Because if you did it one time and you never did it again, I can forgive you. But when you start doing it 4 or 5 times, hey, I know we talking about Kobe Bryant, but I don't mean to take the subject. But did you see that performance by Tyson Fury? What?
Yeah, man, it happens all the time. And I'm
yeah.
Bro,
like,
what we?
are you
What?
serious?
We call those habitual offenders. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? They habitually offend you, your channel, your the
Yeah.
chat, your conversation, the topic, the panel, the whole shebang. And I'm just like, don't worry about it. I got some. They thought I was a fool with it before. Just wait until I get back in high gear. Just
Man,
wait.
I think you being quiet just for a little while, G5. A lot of people probably took a deep breath and said, "Whew," because
Yeah.
they know already. Every morning you was on. Boy, listen. Boy, listen. And you know what's so crazy? Because I used to pay attention to see if people were smashing the like button. So many people were coming in, but they were leaving when you were speaking the truth. I said, look at them.
Yeah.
Look at them. They can't take it. He aggravating people this morning.
All the time. All the time.
I said,
You see, like what people don't understand is you can see when they sub to your channel. You can
yes,
see. They
yeah,
don't know that. They
hmm
really. So when they be like, oh, want to call you bro, want to call you family and stuff like that, and they you can see, oh damn, they just subbed to me. Damn, like that's what we doing, and they don't
hmm
understand. Really see that, and I'm like,
It's some.
and when
hmm
you feel the type of way, like,
hmm
yeah, bullshit. So you're gonna look
It's,
at them and feel the type
hmm
of way, but if they really knew that you could see shit like that, they are gonna feel a type of way because
Man,
you feel a type. say about them lying to you the whole time. And it's like, oh, well, damn, you're going to call it out or you're not going to say that. Well, damn, if you call it out, oh, you picking on me. No, here's the proof. You sitting
Yeah.
there acting like, ooh, you just subbed to me. How you going to say we've been cool this whole motherfucking time, but you just subbed to me? Yeah, that's a problem for me. And they're going to disregard that. Oh, you picking on me. Oh, you this, that. That's a whole other argument. And it's like, this shit is, it. A lot of this shit is so pointless. And it's like I said, I just hit that unsub button. I'm going to unsub because I want no part of it. I unsubbed from a lot of people starting August of 2020. I unsubbed from a whole lot of people until
I find
August
myself,
2020. This year,
yeah, I
earlier
find
this
myself,
year, I unsubbed from a lot of people.
I did too recently. I found myself
Mm-hmm.
just happened to be going through, and I said, you know what, this is not for me, and I'm okay with it. What I don't like
Mm-hmm.
is how people have to reach out to other people saying, you know what, I unsub to that dude. I ain't gotta tell nobody who I unsub to. I'm just gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
If
Hmm.
you unsub to me, hey, he don't talk about nothing. I don't care about what he talking about. I don't like him for whatever reason. He don't know shit about boxing. Cool, unsub to me. Cool. I can't force you. I don't force people. I'm not grabbing nobody's hand and saying, please subscribe to me. I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do. You have to want to subscribe to me, and if you don't, and if I'm not talking about nothing that interests you, cool. But just don't see me in chat to act like you like me.
Right. Don't act like we cool, this, that, and the
Don't act
third.
like we cool.
And you wonder why I'm not fucking with you. Like 9 times out of 10, when you're not fucking with a motherfucker, they know. Just like I say, if I don't speak to you, if you don't speak to me, I'm not speaking to you. So there should not be a problem if I don't talk to you. But
Attention
it's only
grabbers, queen.
a problem.
Remember
But
what I
that's
told you? Attention
Attention
grabbers.
whores.
it's
Attention
only
whores.
it's only a problem when I don't speak to people. It's not a problem when other people don't speak to them. But I speak. What the
Just
Yeah.
remember what I
it is
told you, queen.
what it
And I
the
don't care
box it
who.
is the
I
most
don't care who hears this.
ass
I don't care who. Listen, I don't care who takes this and run with what I say. I'ma say it, not just because it's my channel. It's my truth. It's just a lot of people out there that want to be you.
it's just ass backwards. It's
A5.
just backwards.
Mm-hmm. It don't even
A5.
really matter at this point.
Maybe,
You say what
maybe I,
we already know.
maybe I said
Say
too
what you
much.
want to say.
Maybe
Nah,
I
you
said
good.
too much.
No, you fine. Like I said, it don't even matter. Ain't no filter. You ain't no dog. You can't put no muzzle on my woman. She gonna say what she wanna say. And if she gotta call your name, she gonna call your name. If you don't like what she saying and offends you, guess what? Who gives a shit?
I'm just saying, like, my
Ain't no
God.
apologies given. Ain't nobody finna do none of that. Nobody care if you try to call, have somebody hit a person up behind. Man, I don't care. She don't care. It ain't gonna stop nothing. So either
Nah, the grind
respect it or
don't
check
stop.
it. So don't even matter. She gonna say what she want. If it offends you, who cares? Because they don't care when they say something that offends you. That's how people gotta look at these things. If somebody
Yeah.
has something they want to say and get out on you, they gonna get it out. They ain't gonna just
Yep.
sit there and keep holding it. So guess what? Keep the same energy, auto reciprocation.
And they want you to
Oh
just be
well.
quiet and take it. They don't want you
Mm.
to say nothing. Like, man, look, man, you better shut your ass up, man. If you know, like
But
I
it's
know, you
calming down now. It's calming down now with you saying what you want to say because
Yeah.
it's been a long time. But people finally starting to get in the picture. Either just stay away or don't say nothing at all. Hmm.
Yeah, it's just that simple, man. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. If you like me, you like
Mm-hmm.
me. If you don't pretend to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no
Mm-hmm.
pretenders.
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of
I
us
don't
that
need
just,
no
it's a
pretenders.
lot of us that want to be left alone for us to say what we want to say without any mess happening. There's a lot of us that want to that want that to happen, but unfortunately, when it comes to these YouTube streets, when it comes to boxing, you have to. A lot of people have to conform, and they have to agree with the majority so that they don't feel like the minority in the group, and then they get left out or kicked out or whatever because they have a difference of opinion, or they don't want people to clown them for having a difference of opinion. Like, how, what part of the game is that where you shun individuals because they don't agree with you and they feel like they don't have a choice but to agree with you? Or, oh, this ain't got nothing to do with me. Bro, you are a part of a boxing community. You are part of it. Whether you want to be or not, you are a part of a boxing community. Oh, well, they're not talking about me. If motherfuckers would say the entire boxing community, yeah, they talking about your ass. You ain't doing nothing different because your ass in the motherfucking chest going talking just like everybody else is talking. You can't pick and
Yeah.
choose of what you want to be a part of or what you don't want to be a part of. If you, but at the same time, if somebody coming at you, you want people to have a sense of urgency when it comes to the boxing community. You want individuals to have a sense of urgency to come to your aid. Well, did you come to their aid if the shit when the shoe was on the other foot? No, and that's how and that's how the YouTube streets work with a lot of those individuals. You have to conform, you have to shut up and just agree with what they're saying. The minute you don't agree with them, yeah, now you're gonna have hell to pay. And a lot of people are too scared to have hell to pay because they just want to be quiet and hi, everything is fine. I'm gonna agree with you because I like you and I don't want to be on your bad side. So I'm gonna agree with you. I don't give a damn who you are. If I don't like what you're saying, I'm not gonna be a part of it. Nope. But when it comes to these YouTube streets, bro, you better make sure you like the right motherfucker. That's for damn sure. Or your ass gonna have hell on your hands. That's why I say all
Hmm.
the time boxing is an option for
Yeah,
me.
I had to learn
Option.
that it's an
I
option.
don't have to talk boxing. And I'm
No,
glad I don't have to talk boxing. And the
that's
name
why
for my
yesterday.
channel.
That's why yesterday I did my Thanksgiving special. I was just like, you know what? Even though the way it was today, I'm like, nah. I'm just gonna come up here and talk about what I'm thankful for, and that's all I
Say
want
whatever
to.
the hell you want to.
You know
You
what I
know what
mean?
I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to speak about what I was thankful for. That's all I want
Hmm.
to speak about. So I got that out the way, and I was happy that I did. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, everybody's just nobody's wondering about or caring about what they're thankful for. It's just, hey, let's get straight into this boxing. I'm like, bruh, calm down.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. What's
That's
the
why I don't
matter with y'all?
know, man. I don't even like talking boxing on my channel because there's 100 channels a day that people are talking boxing, and a lot of them say the same shit. They just regurgitate
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
And I'm like,
they
oh
do.
my god.
They
And
do.
I'm not gonna keep going from channel to channel to channel to support everybody with the
I
same
try
shit.
to, Queen. I try to, but what I do is now I'll come in and say what's up, and I might make a little bit of comments, and then I get out of there because I'm like, after a while, I'm like, okay, this is not gonna be no different from the other two channels that you left.
Like I said, if they not in my chat, I'm not in their chat. Point blank, period. The end.
That's why
You
I'm
ain't in
getting
my
my
chat.
amateurs. That's
I'm
why
not
I'm getting my amateurs over here. First chance I'm gonna get them over here, and I'm like, look, I'm just gonna make it. I'm gonna mix it up over here, man. We gonna mix it up over here. That's what we gonna do. We gonna make it very interesting over here, where everybody's like, let's go over here. They talking about that over there. Well, then over here on No Doug Zone, this is what they talking about. We gonna make it very interesting over here because everybody can't talk about the same thing, and then you have to have a channel where somebody come over and they go, huh, this is different. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Well, I found somewhere where I can stay. Versus, you know what, I came to his channel or her channel and they talking about the same thing that the other 10 channels was talking about. You know what, I'm out of here. I'm let me get off YouTube tonight. There's nothing going on. Who wants that? But y'all here begging people to subscribe to your channel. What am I subscribing to? Is the question. Well, I talk boxing. I'm gonna ask you again. What am I subscribing to? I didn't ask you what you talk about. I'm asking you, what am I subscribing to? They can't answer that, Queen. 5%. They can't answer that.
Mm-mm.
Ignorance and stupidity. That's what they subscribing to. Ignorance and stupidity.
They can't. I don't get the question that you're asking me. I'm telling you to subscribe to my channel, and you're asking me what I was subscribing to, and I told you what it is that I talk about. I didn't ask you what you talk about. I'm asking you, what am I subscribing to? Some bullshit. What am I subscribing to?
Yeah, I think people. I think a lot of people have forgotten why they became content creators.
They do. They
I
do.
became a I became a content creator because people were pushing me to go do it. I didn't have aspirations of being a content creator. I did this shit because a lot of people said, "Hey, go do it. You need to go do it. You need to talk this. You need to say this." And I got pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and I was like, "Okay, fuck it, I'll do it." I started off just by doing 2 uploads. Those are the first 2 things I did on YouTube before I even went and bought a laptop. When I finally bought my laptop, I did my first live, and it was a train wreck because I didn't know what I was doing. I just needed to jump on out there and just get it done. So,
Yeah.
it just was, I've grown a lot and learned a lot. And it's like, man, if I would have had it the way I wanted to do it instead of letting people push me to do something, I would have at least waited to start my channel until like 2021, 2022. I would have waited
Yeah.
because I'm like, ooh, bro, I'm about to go off on y'all. I'm about to say a lot of shit that's going to
But
piss a lot of y'all off. I don't care. Because the thing for me, when I hear a lot of people saying, oh, people are going to be upset, I'm going to piss people off, I don't give a damn. Who cares? A lot of them don't even give a damn that you pissing them off. They don't care. Because if they fuck with you, they understand you. And if they don't fuck with you, they don't even care what you. A lot of people, and for other motherfuckers, they are just trying to listen to see if you're going to insult and talk shit about somebody so that they can go run and tell, ooh, you should have heard what such and such. You should have heard what Queen said. She up there talking about you. She didn't say your name, but it made me think she was talking about you because she said this. You did this. I'm like, bro, a lot of motherfuckers say a lot of shit that I say. This motherfuckers is not even from Texas. And they're in the chats talking like they from Texas.
yeah, people get a thrill off that he say she say shit. Hey man, I was just over there on G5 Gay channel. They over there talking spicy about you. What? You don't even know what we was talking about, bruh. Like, make that make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So you out here just being messy. That's how shit starts in these YouTube streets.
Absolutely.
You understand what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Because I wasn't even talking about you. No matter how the story sound, I wasn't talking about you. And if I want to talk about you, I drop a name.
Bruh. Oh, I didn't even see the screenshot of something that just happened. What was that, Gabe? Like that was last week, wasn't it? Yeah,
Uh oh.
that was.
What happened?
I seen the screenshot. I didn't even see the screenshot. But I'm like, bruh, there we go. They tried it. Oh, they really tried it. I'm like, I don't care. It was a whole such such and such is talking about me. Like, I don't care about them.
That's crazy. But you know, though,
And it
it
wasn't
is
even
what it
true.
is.
It was
It
all
is what it
false.
is. Hey, hashtag Quee did it.
Bruh, I'm telling you, I was like, oh my God, here we go again. I
Quee
think
did it.
right they went and posted it under my video. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Again, this is the first time you tried to start the mess between me and some other 2 other individuals. And I believed, and I'm like, here you go again. Now you coming at me saying 2 other individuals talking about me, and now I'm not giving you the reply you wanted because I said I don't care about these motherfuckers. I don't care. You then come back to me with something else, and I say for the second time. I do not care about these individuals. I do not care what they're saying. And then you go timestamp of where you feel motherfuckers talking about me and want me to go check. Number one, I don't give a damn about individuals I'm not sub. Number two, you try to give me a timestamp for a motherfucking channel that I'm not sub to tell me that they're talking about me. I don't care. I'm not going to give them a view based off of what you're saying. You want me to go live and do a whole live taking your word, which is what a lot of these fellas seem to do, is to just take what somebody else saying. Oh, they talk about me. They want to go do a whole live about motherfuckers, and they need to go research and do their homework. Like number one, you listen to somebody telling you a whole person is talking about you. What are we in kindergarten? We in junior high. Who cares? But the fact that you didn't even do your homework. Me, I don't need to do homework because I don't care about individuals I'm not sub to. So that plan backfired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But some bullshit that it shouldn't have even happened because there's nobody in these YouTube streets that do not know I'm not sub to certain motherfuckers. Everybody knows it. It's not a secret. It's known of the channels I am not sub to. The shit is known. So it's not a surprise to anybody. It's a surprise to motherfuckers that want to start shit in these YouTube streets and come to these boxing shit. It's a surprise for them. But the average motherfucker that know that and been around since 2018, they know who I'm sub to. They know who I support. They know the fighters I support. They know the fighters I don't support. They know the channels I don't support. So you can't come tell me about motherfuckers that I am not sub to, which is why I have been saying for the longest, if them motherfuckers is not in my chat, I'm not in their motherfucking chat. And I'm
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
from the most prominent motherfuckers to the content creator that's just getting started. I will not go from channel to channel to channel to go support them like I'm just a support hound and you're not supporting me. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Um, I would agree with you. If you're not over here supporting me, I don't need to be supporting you. Mm. It's just like that, you know. But this YouTube streets is crazy, Queen. They crazy. With some people too, ain't no loyalty in these YouTube streets. It's damn near like being. I can't even say what it's damn near like, but it's no. You gotta watch people, man. It's crazy. It's crazy because people will be around you because of what they feel like they can accomplish or what they feel like they can gain.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, they're done with you. They're done. Hey, I done hung around Five and Quee enough to get my subs up. Mission accomplished. Use us, man.
That's exactly what happens. It happens all the
Mm-hmm.
time. It's not gonna happen anymore, but that's what happens.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it's lame though that you want to take that route. That's the best route you can take. Heard you. Heard you. I think it's pitiful though because I'd rather sit here and do it on my own than to have to use people and act like I'm cool with them. And then I look for a way not to talk to them no more. I'm looking for a reason not to speak to them no more. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? I can't be Five, so I don't want to talk to him no more. I can't be in his position. I can't be him. I can't be Quee. Now, some of y'all gonna be like, yo, you bugging, son. Don't nobody want to be like neither one of them. Hell, it's hard to tell. I ain't speaking about all of y'all, but the ones who know, you know. If you know, you know. Don't act like you don't know. Y'all could have dressed up as G5 and Quee for Halloween if you could.
Bruh, get off the gas. Get off
Mm,
the
mm,
gas. Get
mm.
that off
Damn,
the
folks don't really fuck with us like that. A lot of them
gas. Bruh,
do, but a lot don't.
man,
Hey,
that's a lot.
Bob, they would have dressed up for Halloween.
They could look. They could try to dress like it's all they want, but they could never be us. They don't have, it gotta be in you, not on you. You know what I'm talking about?
Hmm.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And the crazy thing is, we're gonna get real with it too. We're gonna get real with it. We'll get off this boxing shit for a second, but we can stay on it too at the same time because all this leads to it, right? It's crazy because when somebody comes to you with a problem about somebody that you with, right? Why is it that they expect you to turn your back on that person and have a problem with them too? Oh, I said too much. I'm
Hmm.
sorry. I said too much. I'm
That's
sorry.
it. Nah,
uh,
that's it. That's this should be funny.
$1 question, bro.
I'm sorry. I said too much. I shouldn't have asked that question. I apologize.
I don't even apologize.
Mm-mm.
We don't say
Mm-mm.
shit.
Hey,
I'm
ain't
just
no
trying to.
apologies.
I'm
Dude,
just trying to figure out, Five. My lady is my lady. Why would I turn my back on my lady? Cause you got an issue with her.
because they told you to.
Genius face.
So the minute
They
I don't do
told
what you think I don't, the minute I don't do what you think I should do, now I'm being disloyal, or
Mm.
or you got a problem with me now, because
Nah, ain't that.
you expect my
Nah.
lady to be silent.
Hmm.
yes, because the same ones that's telling you to do that to your woman would never do their woman like that.
I just try to make it make sense sometimes, and shit
They
just don't add up to me.
they want your house to have chaos, or their house to have peace, because they know you would never do their woman like that. But because they think that they control you or you better listen to them, they're gonna tell you you should do. And knowing damn well that if the shoe's on the other foot, you're not gonna do your woman like that. But it's okay for you to tell somebody else how to treat their woman. And you better listen to them. He's gonna throw all these lies about you out there and convince everybody that we right and your ass is wrong because you don't even have a voice. You sound like your woman and you're not even a, let me not do that. But I'm just saying these are the things that happen in these YouTube streets when it comes to boxing.
I just never understood. That's what made me ask. I never understood it. BC, what's up, my guy?
What's
I
going
never
on,
understood. I never understood that. And when I look at YouTube, I go, this is a very powerful couple. But at the same time, what makes you think you could tell me something about either or, and I'm just gonna turn on them because you have an issue with them?
because the weak-minded individuals do turn their back. Weak-minded individuals agree with them. The weak-minded individuals
Hmm.
do have that problem because they're going to agree because they want to conform and do what they're told, not have their own brain and music for themselves. They allow other individuals to put a battery pack in their back to control them and tell them what they should or should not be doing because they don't want to step out of bounds. To then have a group turn on them. That's why.
Mm. I always, I, I always was trying to figure out what it was because it didn't. For me, it didn't make sense, Queen. It didn't make sense at all. Like you want me to spin, you want me to spin on my other half for you? What? If I'm gonna spend on my other half, I'm gonna do that, and I don't need no help. There's got to be something that happened between me and the other half. I'm not just gonna take your word on it, but I don't be understanding what all that has to do with us being in the business that we in, us loving boxing. Now, a lot of y'all that's gonna look at this video, you're gonna say they talking crazy. Don't none of this shit got nothing to do with boxing. Yes, sir. Yes, it does. Cause my problem is, in the words of Kenny Porter, y'all don't keep it boxing. Keep it boxing, bro. You don't. What did we all get into this shit for? Because we love boxing, right? So why is it that it's okay to step outside of boxing and start violating a couple or trying to get them to turn against each other or just start talking some street shit? I never understand why you dudes do that, and half of y'all live in West Bubble for. I never understood that shit. It's just super weird to me. A lot of y'all are super weird, and you need to quit your day job. Y'all weird, man. Swear y'all, you're weird. And you know damn well in person, ain't none of y'all ever gonna say anything. So why do we go out of our way to do that?
Yep.
Why do we go out of our way to disrespect when we know in person we gonna keep it peace? You ain't gonna keep the same energy as you are on social media. So why are we doing all that? For
Because they
what?
want to because they want to be liked when it comes to their boxing opinion. They feel it's a safe
Attention
space.
whoredom.
Oh,
Oh
I'm just
no,
saying.
you good, bro? I was attention whoredom. So I don't. Mm-mm.
Some of y'all just doing too much, man. Let's sit back and let's enjoy this boxing. Let's try to grow our channels. Let's try to help each other build. But we are not helping each other build. And we're not gonna do that. Hey man, don't go subscribe to this channel. Go subscribe to my channel. Don't go
I
over
find
there to Queen. Don't go to Queen and subscribe to her channel. Don't go to G5. They alright. But come on, subscribe to my channel. Like what?
I find it funny when I hear people say, "Oh, I just when it's a lot of people, that say they want to talk boxing or that whatever expression they want to use for talking boxing, and then you shun the individual that you want to talk boxing with. How do you say you want to talk boxing? You want to have you want to talk to individuals. You want to get different opinions. Whatever phrase catchphrase you want to use for you wanting to um engage in conversations with individuals about boxing, whatever phrase you want to use. But that is really not what you want to do. You want people to shut the fuck up and agree with you. You don't want people to tell you, "Hey, bro, you're not right about that. That's not right." What they did, what happened was this, and this. For people that actually pay attention to timelines, they can run that timeline better than anybody on the planet. But that's not what a lot of that's not what people want. They just want yes individuals to tell them that they're right. They want people to cater to them. They want individuals to say, "Oh no, you're right about everything you're saying. Oh, I agree with everything," because the minute you don't agree with them, then you're going to have hell to pay depending on the individuals. Now, if you can, if you feel that you want to throw yourself out there like, like a goddamn catfish to a shark, if that's what you want to do it. But
Yeah,
if you want to go jump your ass out there, by all means, go say what you want to say. And if the motherfucking shark asks you, "Why do you feel that way?" And you can tell them, you're going to get more respect from them, from a shark, by telling them why you feel that way, than by just trying to talk shit and yell at them. They are going to eat you up, no matter how calm your voice is. The more calm your voice is, does not fucking matter. If they do not agree with you and they want to tell you that you're wrong, and you think you're gonna bite their head off because you're a fucking catfish and think you're gonna bite a shark's head off, your ass is thinking of president. Your ass is dead ass wrong. You want yes people on your channel. Twenty. I'd rather have 20 to 25 solid motherfuckers in my chat and have the amount of subs that I have than have six, seven, eight, 10,000 individuals and only have 200 fake motherfuckers in my chat.
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel you. Like I said, boxing, and I don't want to keep going out of my way to blame boxing and say it's a weird place, but I will say the people that's in it are hella weird. As far as what we do, a lot of these people are weird, man. They're just weird. And I'm tired of trying to figure them out. I'm not going out of my way to no more to try to figure out what's wrong with people. People are just like G5 said, they're attention whores. I call them attention grabbers. I try to be nice, but either or, everybody's looking for attention. They really are, and they going about getting attention the wrong way because for some of them, it's going to cost them in real life. In real life, it's going to cost them in the worst way. And if you married, even if you're not married, you got kids or you have a life, you're trying to change your surroundings because doing what we do, it might change our lives. It might help us actually in some ways. Oh Lord, she dropped off. She might have to call. It might help us in certain ways. But some of these dudes, I think this is the most attention they ever got in their life. Five. I think some of these guys in school they didn't have attention. Mommy or daddy didn't give them a hug at home, and this is the most attention they gonna get.
I mean, so like I said, just think about the requirements for YouTube: a
Yeah.
email and a username. You create an
Yeah.
email and a username or a hashtag or handle or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
and you have a channel. So, like, this is a place where a lot of people who was they wanted, I always wanted to be the number one or that guy, but they always like was three or four, and then they
Hmm.
finally got to a place to where they can afford some things and they can buy and dress like a number one. Now they can put on that facade like they're number one, and then come to a place where things go viral, where you live and you can create content and things of that nature. And
Hmm.
a lot of them they enjoy, they feast, they I mean, it just doesn't form like, man, I'm telling you. So I'm like, okay. So when I see some of them, you can see and know that they was lame, but they ain't never really been that guy. But they gonna put on that act because they got the camera on their red dot blinking. So
Hmm.
and it's they own YouTube, so they can create whatever story they want. They want. They just got to get people to believe it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yeah. It's just when I think about it, I'll be like, man, y'all just out here doing too much, man, too much, and it's not worth it sometimes. But attention grabbers is what I call them. They'll do anything for it,
hmm
anything for it, and I'm hoping in the new year things will get better. But I know it's only gonna get worse. We would love to see everybody come together, work and build together, but we know that's not gonna happen. Instead of doing that, everybody's going to be looking to tear down somebody And it's sad, but it's true at the same time. But I'm all about building. I'm not about tearing anybody down or about putting my foot on their neck. I'm just not about all that. I'm not doing all that. You know what I mean? I'm not, because I'm not going to gain anything by doing that. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to learn how to stay out of each other's ways. We have to work, we have to learn to stay out each other's ways. If there's somebody that you have an issue with on here, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, I don't care what platform is this, we don't have to go out of our ways and let that person know we don't like them. We don't have to do that. We don't have to tell people to unsubscribe to their channel. We don't have to do all that extra shit. We don't have to do all that. We don't even have to mention them. We don't have to mention them because if they're not important and they're not valid, we don't even have to spend time talking about them. If it's to a point where we all can't get along as grown ass people as we should, and we have to sneak this, we have to go on other people's channels to sneak this somebody because we didn't agree with what they said, or we just got an issue with them. We don't have time for that, people. If you grown like you say you grown, you ain't got time for that. You ain't got time for that because all this social media tough guy shit is gonna cost you one day. At some point, it's going to come to an end, and you're going to see somebody that you didn't think you were gonna run into. Hey, you ain't gotta listen to me. Just keep playing around like it's not gonna happen. And when it finally happens, you better be able to keep that same energy that you had. She said, "Oh, OMG, they talking about me." Queen stupid.
Mm,
But I'm just saying, if we love boxing like we claim we do, let's act like it. And let's stop walking around thinking that we know every goddamn thing just because we know a fighter's first and last name and we know his record and we know where he from. We know everything about him. No, you don't. Some of y'all still argue about Earl Spence being from New York. He's not. He was born in New York. He was raised in Texas. Let's stop having that dumbass argument, that dumb debate. Where does it matter where a fighter is from? It doesn't matter where you from. It matters where you at. But y'all never get that. Y'all never get that. Because y'all find the stupidest stuff to argue about. The stupidest stuff to go back and forth about to make yourself valid. Y'all don't know how stupid y'all look and sound on camera. You really don't. And some of y'all supposed to be fathers and grandfathers and godfathers and uncles and brothers. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You can't be. I don't get it. I don't get it with y'all, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I'll never get it. And it's okay if I never get it. But I'm gonna tell you this. On this side of town, we're about building. We're about creating. We're about giving people opportunities if we can, because we want people to give us opportunities. We all have opportunities right now to do something great with this YouTube shit, and y'all take it and use it for the wrong reasons. To bash and kick another man who looks like you. He might not be related to you, but he looks like you. He's your brother. I don't get y'all. I don't care about all that. All I care about is trying to get my subs up. Ain't nobody my brother, ain't nobody my sister, ain't nobody my friend. I'm just trying to get my subs up. Cool, heard you. Heard you. Go ahead, do your thing, player. If sneak dissing, if talking down about people, if using people is how you get your subs up, you're not somebody I want to be around. If you can't be a man and get your subs up on your own and you got to tear down somebody, you ain't somebody I want to be around. I really don't. You got to make up lies and then don't have no receipts to prove what you're talking about. But that's your way of getting your subs up? Heard you. Good luck, y'all. All I'm saying is in 2024, Let's move a little smarter than what we moved in 2023 or what we did in 2022. Let's move a little smarter. You say you love talking boxing, you love doing this. This is what some of y'all might want to do for a living to make some money to feed your family. I'm not mad at you. Go ahead and do that. But do this shit the right way or don't do it at all. See, because when you come across a person like me, across a person like G5, across a person like Quee, it's going to be different over here. We don't want to take the time out to have to make response videos to you morons. Because making a response video is just giving you attention. We're doing exactly what you want. I'd rather not give you attention. I'd rather just see you in person and see if you're going to keep that same energy, which there's an 80% chance you're not. The other 20% you might if you got about 10 dudes with you. I'm just saying, we got to make it make sense. Let's just sit back. Let's enjoy this boxing. That's all. Keep it, in the words of Kenny Porter, keep it boxing. If you ain't going to keep it boxing, man, then you might as well just go ahead and find something to do. Because to get on some street shit, that's not what we're in this for. We're not going to do that. So that's all I'm saying, y'all. Y'all can do what you want with your channels. You can do what you want when you're on Facebook. Do what you want to do when you're on IG. But I'm telling you, for every action, there's a reaction. Nobody needs to die behind something that was said on YouTube. Nobody wants to talk about that though, Five. Nobody wants to talk about that, Five. Queen, hey, BC. Nobody wants to talk about that. We don't want to hear that soft shit. If it goes down, it goes down. We're trying to prevent somebody from getting hurt because of something that was said on YouTube or Instagram. But y'all never get it because y'all like it. All right, well, go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all do what y'all do, man. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that we got a great fight coming up tomorrow night. Let's enjoy it, y'all. Let's either go somewhere to watch it or let's stay in our house with our families where it's more safe. Let's eat the rest of our Thanksgiving food that we got saved. And let's be thankful that we have our families around us and that we can sit down and we can watch this mega fight. And we could be around for a lot more mega fights. But going back and forth with somebody in these YouTube streets, you're just as dumb as they are for going back and forth with them. Don't waste your time. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say about that. Yo, Five, what's up, man? Five. All right, he's doing something. My man's in the middle of something. It's okay. What my man BC said? Build the bridge and get over it. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, other than that, man, all that extra stuff y'all out here doing, I'm gonna tell you straight up, because I told y'all when I was on Instagram, when I got on YouTube, I wasn't sugarcoating it. It's no need for all that. See, I built this over here basically for people to come and express themselves and speak whatever on their mind, but also for my amateurs. You know what I'm saying? With y'all, I'll see them up here real soon. But other than that, let's just keep it boxing, y'all. Yeah, it's too short. It's too short, BC, and I don't have time for it, and I'm not about to make time for it, bro. I'm not about to do it. You think everybody happy for me? You think everybody like what I do? You think everybody's a fan of me? You don't think there's some people that want to see me go away and just never be heard of again? It's a lot of them. No matter how many people compliment me and tell me that they're happy with what I'm doing, there's some people out there that want to wish me away. They want to wish me away. And it's cool because I'm not giving them that satisfaction. So it is what it is. I'm going to wait for G5 to come on here before I shut it down. I'm going to take it down, y'all, because, I got to get up in the morning. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. I ain't telling nobody how to run their channel. I'm not telling nobody how to talk. All I'm saying is we have to make a lot of this shit make sense. All right, y'all. Yeah, I mean, BC, you know what? I mean, what can I do, man? What can I do? You can't please everybody, bro. You'll go crazy trying to please everybody. I can't please everybody, bro. I'm not even about to go out of my way to do it. You either like what I do or you don't like what I do, and it's okay because everything is not for everybody. You spend too much time in this world trying to please everybody, you're going to go to straight to the psych ward because you're gonna go crazy. You can't do it.
Yo, yo,
You can't. Yo, what up, Five?
I heard y'all was on mute because I had to go get Carter situated. But I heard you. I know
How
you finna
Car-
get take it
how
down here
Car-
in a minute.
how is Mr. Carter doing?
Hell on wheels.
Hey, you know what? They're young. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It is all right. He gonna be all right because he's in good hands.
Yeah, he good though, man.
Right. He's good. Yeah. I would just let them know the hatred is not necessary. It really isn't. It's just like, yo, now somebody says, what does this got to do with boxing? This whole thing that we talked about tonight, whether if y'all were listening or not, had everything to do with boxing. Everything. It had everything to do with it. So if y'all didn't get it, it's because y'all not trying to get it, or you weren't listening, or something went over your head that you didn't catch. It has everything to do with boxing. Everything. Let's just chill out, yo. It's not that serious. A lot of y'all just it's not. We had a wonderful year in boxing. We're about to have an even more wonderful year, December 23rd. What are we complaining about? I don't get it. And next year is going to be even a greater year. So I'm just saying, yo, y'all stop going out of y'all way to just to be doing the dumb shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's enjoy the rest of the boxing, and let's all come together to try to make something happen. You don't have to be buddy buddy with everybody because it's not gonna happen. But if you don't like somebody, then just go ahead and dislike them. Don't go doing nothing or saying something about them. But what? The sneak dissing. A lot of y'all are suckers on that. The sneak dissing. Stop the sneak dissing. Because if you really about that, you ain't got to sneak diss. Go tell a person that you dislike about how you feel. Don't go to somebody's live and sneak diss them. Yeah, G5, that suck ass. Yeah, yeah. Like it's not gonna get back to him. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Five, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
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 yeah.
that shit.
Yeah. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real at all times. That's it, though. But tomorrow should be great. It's a lot of dope fights. I'm looking forward to it. And then the week after, we should have the Devin fight. Not next week, but the week after should be the Devin fight. And we definitely gonna come up here and talk about that, the Devin fight. I'll be on here for that one. I'm gonna try to get everybody else on here for that one. So, but we gonna do that though. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to take it down though. Five man, yo five, you gotta let me know when the next time you going live, my guy.
That
Well, we'll see you in a minute,
that
man.
that. So a whole lot more sooner, and a whole lot of know what I'm saying, more frequent shit. Um, I'm glad a lot of shit to fizzle down. Now I can get back busy
Yeah. Well,
with other
definitely.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was
Yeah,
my
keep.
thing. Some shit, it was just watering it down. Like certain times, I'm like, Lord, I don't even want to talk boxing. They're making this shit boring.
Yeah, I know.
You
That's the
know?
only. They do make it boring.
Everywhere you go, you get slapped with some of the same shit. Nah, but go ahead and do your thing, man. Shit, I'm finna sit down and watch some of these games, bro. So do your
Yeah, I
thing,
am
man.
too.
I'll catch you, my brother.
Yeah, look at D Free just popping his ass up. You late, D Free. We leaving with your late
BC, I
behind.
see you, my brother.
Yeah, we definitely do, man. I'ma holler at you though. I appreciate you. Quee, appreciate you. I'ma see all
You
y'all. I'll
know
be
it.
back live tomorrow. Matter of fact, tomorrow morning I'll be back. I'll be live. We'll catch y'all. I appreciate y'all. Everybody who came up. I'll definitely do this again. I wanna start getting guests back up here so I can get used to being up here. So I'll definitely be back again, man. I mean, yeah, uplifting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jay Gibson, what's up? Yeah, I gotta take this down. I gotta give my missus the rest of my time, and I'll be back tomorrow. Not tomorrow morning because I got some moves to make, but tomorrow afternoon I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll be back Sunday. So you just pay attention to the notifications. Pay attention to the notifications, and you'll see it. I'll be back. All right, so peace and blessings. I love every single last one of y'all. Thanks for taking the time to come up here and kick it with me, y'all. All right, y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.